Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin sitting right above support at the 200 weekly moving average. Why bottoming indicators are going off all over the place, and why this could be the alt season to end all alt seasons. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin sitting at critical levels. The 200 weekly moving average has been support many times previously, was resistance once before. Could we find support here and send Bitcoin and altcoins intergalactically? Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push the like button. And today we are at Fear 31, pretty close to where we were yesterday. The overall market down a bit, almost 3% today. Bitcoin at 22,837, Ethereum at 1585, BNB at 278, XRP 36 cents, Cardano 49 cents, Solana $40, and Dogecoin 6 cents. And if you want to know the top coins today, based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have Flux, Kusama, Power Ledger, Civic, and Uquidcoin. And if you want to check out token measures for yourself, there is a 1-week free trial, clicking the link down in the description. Now, the big news today, Bitcoin whale, new player buys $3 billion worth of Bitcoin. That's right, the new player, the new whale, still identified by the crypto community, appeared in July. The first purchases of this whale were executed on July 15th. In effect, it only took 3 days for this mysterious whale to execute all its purchases, 15,499 Bitcoin, which is worth $3.45 million on July 19th. From then on, purchases were more substantial. On July 20th, the whale made another purchase of 45,000 plus Bitcoin. This amount was equivalent to $1 billion at the time of purchase. Who writes a billion like that? Come on. Finally, on July 21st, the whale bolstered his wallet by accumulating 71,000 plus Bitcoin worth 1.64 billion, according to data compiled on Bitcoin Info charts. With these purchases made consecutively, his new whale has been propelled to the third position in the list of wallets with the most Bitcoin available in Bitcoin Info charts. Currently, this new whale owns almost 1%, 0.7% of all the Bitcoin in circulation. Right now, the wallet balance is 132,000 Bitcoin with a value of almost $3 billion. So somebody, some smart money you might say, is buying some Bitcoin. But if we take a look at the Bitcoin charts today, we're still sitting in this uptrend we've been in since the middle of June. As a matter of fact, right now, Bitcoin price is sitting right above this yellow line. That is the 200 weekly moving average. Now, historically, the 200 weekly moving average has been support for Bitcoin, except for the COVID crash. We broke through it this time, all the way down to the 280 weekly moving average before regaining it over the past week. Now, hopefully, we can hold it this time. If not, we might be headed down a bit lower. But we take a look at Bitcoin charts. Does this indicate a reversal? So since the top that we had here back in November, we had a triangle breakdown, triangle breakdown, triangle breakdown, triangle breakdown, triangle, and in each of these triangles there was a breakout to the top of the triangle, but each time it was a failed breakout. This time, if we can hold the top of that triangle, which is roughly the 200 weekly moving average, that could potentially become support and send Bitcoin. Now, what's different from this triangle from previous triangles? This triangle occurred same time as the Bitcoin Pi cycle bottom indicator. This blue line right here on July 13th. That was the Pi cycle bottom indicator. So potentially, we might have a different case than the rest of those triangles. Now, not only that, but if we take a look at the 1-year post stock RSI triggering signal. So we have the stock RSI over here on the bottom. We have this triggering line. Now, if we just take a look 1 year post that triggering signal, guess what? 1 year post, that was the bottom. 1 year post, that was the bottom. 1 year post, could this be the bottom? I don't know, but it certainly could be. Bitcoin with similar ADX behavior. Now, we have Bitcoin repeating the ADX in larger scale. The ADX is used to quantify trend strength. Bitcoin repeats as weak trend, very strong trend, strong repeating. So if we see here, we have this ADX signal. So we have bump, bump, big bump, okay? Now the middle bump had a small bull run. The bigger bump down there has a parabolic bull run. Well, we have the same thing potentially repeating where we have small bump, smaller bull run, which is the big one that we just had, and then we have another one which could suggest an absolutely massive parabolic bull run coming up. Because if we take a look at the rate of change of 1 year plus hodl waves, the percent supply last active 1+ years ago, 4 signals in 11 years. Each signal pretty much the best buy opportunity you could have gotten. We just had a turning over of this hodl wave, suggesting the bottom is in. Get your Bitcoin while you can. Prices won't last long or forever. We take a look here. Bitcoin, when we take a look at the CCT Bollinger Band Oscillator, another bullish signal line crossing around the corner. Whatever happened in the past, we saw at least a 13-fold price increase. This is very exciting. When we were in this oversold area with a cross, previously we saw at least 13x. What could happen this time could be something absolutely massive. And even look at the time gaps. They're pretty similar on previous things that we had before. When we take a look at the pattern of Bitcoin, a striking setup with the TSI, the True Strength Indicator. When we had this green line in the True Strength Indicator breaking above this red line, guess what? That was the cycle end here. Guess what? That was the COVID crash right here. Guess what? Another cycle end right here, suggesting that this could be a great time to accumulate as much Bitcoin as you can, because this time is different. Is it? I don't know. This question always gets me. Is this time different? I don't know. It's just repeating a 4-year cycle. But the last market cycle was simpler compared to the current one, more pure price speculation. Today, we're in a situation where 3-year plus hodlers have not sold significantly. In addition, many December 2018 coins are now 3 years plus and aging. Strong belief. Take a look when we had, these are the 3-year plus hodl waves in green. Well, take a look when we had it up high towards these levels. This was the beginning of the 2017 bull run, before Bitcoin went up massively when we were in the same range that we are right now, potentially setting Bitcoin up to go huge. But not only Bitcoin, because if we take a look at altcoins are bouncing from long-term and prior all-time high right here, from long-term trend line and prior all-time high right here. We also have DXY, the long-term trend line and local trend line, and 1.414 after parabolic move right here. Now, the altcoins in DXY generally go in opposite directions. So if we have a breakdown of DXY, altcoins could potentially shoot off enormously, because you can see what happened after the previous time that we were in a similar pattern that was just much, much smaller. And what altcoins might you want to keep an eye out for? Well, if we take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies over the past 10 years, well, over the past 7, Bitcoin and ETH have been 1 and 2, and XRP has been up there a long time as well. But isn't it interesting to see Dogecoin was in the top 10 back in 2014, 2015 as well, and we see it again here. And this brings me to this idea. Now, Dogecoin is one that was mentioned by Willy Woo a number of years ago as being an oscillator. There are 2 types of altcoins, oscillators and degenerators. Oscillators go up and down and up and down and up and down. They just keep doing that on a log scale over their life. Degenerators just go down, and I'm sure you know which ones are degenerators, because that's pretty much most altcoins out there. But if we take a look, well, Dogecoin could be setting up for another massive run-up. It could have fallen all the way back down. If we take a look, the RSI has never been this low on Dogecoin. Not only that, but we have a similar setup to when Dogecoin broke this trend line. When it breaks that trend line, which roughly is about 8 cents, well, potentially, if it ever breaks that line, could be headed up much, much higher to somewhere in the territory of $4 if it were to repeat this fractal. So definitely one worth keeping an eye on. Dogecoin, and also all the other Doge-like coins could be sent with it. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. I love you. Peace.